Hello everyone. Today we are playing Prowess with the new plan from the Marvel set, Death to Our Enemies. A 3-mana enchantment that says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a tapped treasure token and put a plant counter on this enchantment, and then when the 4th plant counter is put on this enchantment, you sacrifice it, and when you do, it deals 7 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. So you can either destroy a creature of your opponent and deal some damage face, or directly 7 damage face to your opponent. And then it's basically the usual Prowess shell with Boomerang basics and Storm Chaser talent, Elusive Otter as another creature, pretty good with Wild Ride, then Burst Lightning as a removal or to deal damage face, Slide of Hand and opt to trigger the prowess of our creatures, Slick Shot to plot it or just play it, depending on what deck you are playing against, and Flow State to get some value. That being said, let's jump into the matches. I want to try at some point the plan without the Slick Shot but with crabs, and the plan especially on the lesson. I think there is a way to crack it with the lesson without playing Jeskai Relation. I believe there is a way. Seems like we are into a mirror matchup. Let's blood the bird. I guess first we send. Blood the birdie. See what they do. I would like to play the Death to Our Enemies next turn. But let's see. Bloody in the bird 2 upon? No. Okay, so let's go Slide of Hand, try to find a land. That is not a land. That is pretty bad. I guess we send right now. Let's play around the Burst Lightning. Bounce off, huh? I do want to find the land. Land. Alright. Land into Storm Chaser talent. And pass. Shocking in. 1 now, Oppo. That's fine. Next turn we are playing the bird with the Death to Our Enemies, so they'll either deal with one or the other most likely. I kinda need Spell Pierce and the Burst Lightning in order to deal with both of them. Drawing a land would be good so that we will be able eventually to Wild Ride. But let's see. Alright, land it is. So let's play the bird. Let's play the Death to Our Enemies. Let's see what... Surely they don't have both Burst Lightning and Spell Pierce. That is... annoying, to say the least. We have 5 mana, I guess, next turn most likely. I guess we can pass. Because making a treasure is really important here, most likely, but... yeah, like... making a treasure was kinda important. Like, now we need to find land. Alright, opt should be okay, but we need to find land. We need to find another spell. I do need to trigger this Death to Our Enemies. That is not a spell. That is a spell. Okay, so Wild Ride here. Bounce off. Almost lethal actually, huh? Almost lethal. Let's destroy this Leak Shot. Deal 5 damage face anyway. Okay. Okay, seems pretty good, especially because they missed the land drop last turn too. So somehow next turn we should be lethal. We don't have a Burst Lightning, unfortunately, on our graveyard. That is good. If they just waste some spell, I guess there is a land on top. Burst lightning is okay. Death to our enemies again. Let's slick shot that to our enemies. We were not lethal, but I mean. Keep. Okay, island and pass. Probably playing against control. I mean, that's not too bad actually. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep. Okay, let's plot the bird. Looks funny. It really depends on what type of player you are, but some would say it's funny, some would say it's terrible, but again, it really depends on the type of the player. Yeah, they don't really have anything. I guess I'm playing around the 3 mana mass removal. Because I mean, turn 2 when they don't have anything with these lands. They probably have the 3 mana mass removal here. No. Really? Are we just gonna win like this? Are we really just gonna win like this? Could play the Lucy Water to save this leak shot eventually. But no, let's just go for the flow state. Seems like it's 3 steps ahead, most likely. Alright, GG. That's Samuel, surely. That is not amazing either, but I guess we keep probably the bounce off. Never mind, I should have removed the burst lightning. We don't have red yet. Okay, let's go for 1 flow state. Grab a red land. Snakeling again. Is it the same oppo that we played before? Core. Annex. Nothing. Nothing it is. Let's plot the bird and pass. Another Snakeling incoming. Nope. Probably just a removal. Which means I should wait on playing this leak shot. The rest is kinda bad. They're gonna grab the flow state most likely. Damn. The rest is kinda bad. I'm not playing this leak shot into an OP removal. Let's burst lining this thing. Right, we need to draw a Storm Chaser talent in order to do something in our life. Still no Storm Chaser. Surely Storm Chaser. Opt. Let's try to find the Storm Chaser. Not another Boomerang Basics, surely. And I'm not gonna play the Elusive Water again into an OP removal. Alright, Burst Lightning at least now can destroy anything that has 4 toughness. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna win. We are gonna win now. Burst lightning for 4 damage. Surely yes. How much mana do we have next turn? Yeah, burst lightning for 4 damage. It's 1 less damage than if we wouldn't play it, but I mean, we can draw something to play eventually, so. Okay, so bird, otter, wild ride. Optum. Once off is the same as the boomerang basics, so no. Slide of end. Talent. Talent. And GG. Kinda greedy to play. MTG decks, usually I modify them, though. Momo playful pet. Okay, I guess we're not gonna boomerang basics these. Chandler is okay. You would have been good last turn. Guess we Storm Chaser, Talent, Boomerang Basics, because I kinda wanna find a land. Okay, that's a land. Well, if they don't have a way to pump these, it's kind of a crazy attack, but let's see. Yeah, crazy attack. Oh, never mind. Not crazy. I can put +1/+1 counter, yeah. So that's pretty bad, actually, huh? We need to find a Boomerang Basics for these now. Didn't really expect the Leo. Yeah, we're not looking great. We're not really looking great. Well, if they sneak in the Leo, they will save the Channeler, but at least... Yeah, I mean, it's not great either. This now is a 7/7 that we can destroy with the death to our enemies, though, at least. Let's try to destroy it. If they have a protection or something, we're cooked, but... Land, I guess? I'm playing one Sleek Shot and plotting the other one. I don't really want to get another Leo out of the attack from this Momo. Okay. Though if they go for a shelter, it's gonna be bad, but... I should have probably just played both of these. Buongiorno mietitor, buongiorno, buongiorno. Tutto bien. Otteriamo, otteriamo. Okay, let's see if we can crack that to our enemies already. Eventually we will be lethal. If we manage to find a 1 mana cost spell out of these opt, that's not a 1 mana cost spell. That is not either a 1 mana cost spell. We did play the land. We haven't played the land yet. But I need to find a land and another 1-mana cost spell. Anyway, let's try. Okay, should be GG. And with should, I mean, it's GG. Questo deck l'abbiamo giocato in realtà in best of 3 per arrivare a Mythic. Non so quanto win rate c'ha in best of 3, tipo... Boh, ora sarà al 75, 78, qualcosa del genere. Thanks for the follow, Tix. Some damage. I mean, if they went for the sneak on the Michelangelo again, we would have probably lost. Yeah, we would have probably lost because the burst lightning was not killing the bot. Let's grab the flow state. This is probably control. The Mind Stone. Let's hope to see what we find. Not another land. Okay, we can play this stopped. Tablet it is. Next turn, they can already go for a Jeskai Relation, huh? Shocking in. Maybe they wanna draw this card with the 3 steps ahead. Yep. Well, we might be cooked already. I have 6 mana next turn. I feel like we are cooked. Jeskai Rev. Alright, it's not Jeskai Rev, Shiko maybe? Lute. They're playing Lute too, damn. Cannot inevitable defeat. Can consult eventually. I mean, we're cooked. There's no way we're gonna win this game. There is no way we're gonna win this game. Unless I draw a 1-mana cost spell right now. If I draw a 1-mana cost spell right now, maybe. We're gonna get mated again. Nah. Surely not. Surely this is Jeskai Rev. Alright, no 1-mana. No 1-mana spell. We are cooked, I think. I only have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 mana. With another no, they played the Great Hall now. Yeah, only 10 mana, nothing can go wrong. Right, guys? Oh, that to our enemies too, what? That was kind of unexpected. Okay, so that to our enemies. Counter on these dead to our enemies. No counter, what? What? Oh, that was greedy, huh? That was a little bit greedy. Alright, so if we find a land to bounce off this Lute... never mind, there's no land here. There is no Lute here. I mean, there is no land for bouncing these. Now we might die. Tor is okay-ish. Tor is okay. Now they have 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. We're probably gonna win. In the end, we're probably gonna win this game. If they don't find a way to remove one of these, but I mean, we probably have enough spells to trigger all the death to our enemies anyway. So I think we're fine. I think we actually win. Didn't play the land yet, though. Consult for 4 is fine too. And they left 2 mana left. Yeah, I guess we win. Alright, GG. Slick shot. Come on, Resort Loot already. Thank you. Slick shot. Slick shot. Storm Chaser Talento. Triggers. 5 damage on the Tor, 2 damage face. Wild Ride on the other token. Triggers. 7 damage face. Boomerang Basics, the Storm Chaser Talent. 7 more damage face. Damn. This is a lot of damage. Sorry, Oppo, I just want to see how much damage we can do. Alright, we are done. Well. Almost be able to cast this Wild Ride too. I guess Wild Ride was more damage. Yeah, Wild Ride was actually more damage. I think I'm gonna keep on the draw. Okay, with the Blood Creep, maybe it was not a great keep. Yeah, control. Control. Just let's see if we can find a Storm Chaser Talent to play here. No, not the Elusive Water, I want the Storm Chaser. I said I want the Storm Chaser. Right, never mind. Let's see if they go for the tablet already. Stock up. Well, we'll have to play the plan here, but they can just inevitable defeat it probably next turn, which is pretty bad. But that's the only option that we have. Unless... we still go for the plan. Surely no inevitable defeat is coming here. Surely no inevitable defeat. Just got tablet Oppo. I mean, tablet is pretty bad anyway, but... Don't inevitable defeat my death to our enemies, please. Please. Okay. See. What do we get out of these? Definitely keep. Storm Chaser Talent again. How are we at 13? How am I at 13 life? 2, 2, 3. Yeah, shocked in all of these, huh? Okay, 4 more mana. They can't inevitable defeat though this time with this mana. They can eventually counter though the plan. Morning. Good morning. Fire magic. Why 4-2? Alright, so that to our enemies. Slide in. Let's see if we can find a land. Unfortunately, I'm gonna grab the land, not the flow state, even though flow state was pretty good, but it is what it is. I'm gonna pick a spell pierce here. I'm not gonna play the opt, even if they They pass without doing anything. Okay. Let's plot the bird. Pass. How's the farming going? Pretty good though. We went 7-0 with Selesnya. Now we are trying to get the wins with Prowess. Guess I should have maybe played at least one up. Because I don't really want to waste both of my burst lightning, but now I have to. Most likely. Okay, nice flow state. I guess only one, never mind. Okay, another death to our enemies. Let's burst lightning face. 7 damage face for you, Oppo. And 2 more damage from the burst. Next turn we have 9 mana. Yeah, I have a spell pierce, Oppo. This is a spell pierce. I mean, they do have the village, so it doesn't really matter, but playing the slick shot, going for the death to our enemies next turn. I mean, I think we're just gonna play the death to our enemies first. Oh wow, really? That's fine for me. That is actually fine for me. Okay, land not amazing, but it is what it is. Let's go slick shot. The to our enemies. Bloom Borrow, yes. OTJ, I mean, there's the bird, but other than that, not really much. Removal on the burb probably here. I'll take the upgrade over the Helix. Not amazing. Not really amazing this stuff, but it is what it is. Let's shock in, play the Elusive Otter. I might actually die from this shock in. Well, let's see. They don't have white 2 Helix at least now. Another removal. The artifacts of the bonus sheet synthesizer. Who plays synthesizer these days though? Auto Topper kinda got them if they meal Aegis Relation. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Auto Topper kinda got them again if they meal Aegis Rev. I guess let 6 equals 0. Land. That's best. Morning, good morning. That is fine. Can't really afford to block, can I? Don't think I can afford to block. We die from an Helix though this way. But again, I don't think I can afford to board from the inevitable defeat. Doesn't seem like they have anything else though. If I don't go like this, I don't think I can win it anyway, so... GG. GG. Well, they didn't find a single Jeskai out of their entire deck. They were kind of lucky. Surely yes. Surely yes. But I'm actually not sure. Ragavan will be elf on steroids. Grazie per il follow, Panterone. Well, I guess we wait on the plot. Not really, let's plot. Basically, you need to answer or you lose. I mean, you can block. Found the red land. I'm not gonna play the Slick Shot into a Burst Lightning. Let's send, probably passing. Yeah, I think we just pass. I don't think I should opt right now. See if they burst lightning the Otter token. You can block ground run too. I mean, blocking the ground run might survive. Blocking the Ragavan, it will die. Hope to slide event, we might be against the Spelementals. Never mind. It's probably our same deck. Ragavan without dash would be in the power level. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Is it time to play this Leak Shot? Not yet. Let's go flow state. Let's keep them in check. With this Leak Shot tier, they're really scared about going for the burst lightning on it, on one of these Otter token. So we have kinda some free damage yet. They are maybe gonna burst lightning these elusive Otter though. Let's see. At this point I don't think they will, but they should. They already took too much damage. What is Ragavan but a Cruel Claw heist with death to our enemies? Well, death to our enemies is on the field. Another elusive Otter. Let's see if they go for the Wild Ride. Seems like it is Wild Ride. So we will take some damage here, but surely we will be fine. Like another Wild Ride, they probably destroy us. No, never mind. They don't kill us even if they go for another Wild Ride. If they leave one untapped, I think we're lethal. Burst Lightning is lethal. 6, 11, 13. 1 off Burst Lightning. Full Bore is lethal though, probably. Yeah, perfect lethal. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's keep. Elusive Otter. Okay, we're gonna boomerang basics into Opta. Top deck on the Storm Chaser talent. I would like to do that to Oppo if I can. Let's boomerang basics this thing. Opta. I'm not gonna keep the bounce off. I want the land to that to our enemies next turn. Storm Chaser Talento. Ooh, Draycatcher. Draycatcher, huh? Alright, let's go that to our enemies anyway. The problem is that we will not proc the death to our enemies next turn, which... I mean, we might die already here, actually. So, let's see. Flow state. I gotta bounce the Draycatcher. The problem is gonna make a 2-2 anyway. Guess we start with the Slide of Hand. Okay. I'll take another Slide of Hand. Let's try to find a spell that can proc that to our enemies. I want to remove this thing. Okay, we found the spell. Yeah, I mean, with this version, I think I'm gonna go for the creatures. I don't think I can afford to deal 4 damage phase. Unfortunately, we'll have a bunch of mana next turn to Sleek Shot, Flow State, while they're only at 4 mana, so I think it's fine. Like, if they go for a Wild Ride, those 2 damage might matter at some point. Let's see if they find a land and a removal for the Sleeky out of these draws. Guess I'm plotting the bird. I guess I'm plotting the bird. Let's play these first, actually. Boomerang Basics that. See if they want to go for a Secret Identity in order to save it. I have something else to play, so I guess I'm just... maybe the Flow State for a land. Nah, surely not. Let's pass. Gotta actually put some stops though. Stallion. Stallion, not great. Stallion, not really great. The Burst Lightning we actually lose with a Wild Ride. I mean, land into Burst Lightning, land into... Can we be lethal? I guess yes, with Wild Ride. Do need to find something out of these. Surely that's enough. I'm not even gonna count. I'm not even gonna count. Alright, GG. 7-1 with Prowess too. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!